I was always taught as a child that saving was one of the important things I needed to do if I wanted to be wealthy. I am grateful that my parents taught me this because I believe it is very simple to manage money as a result of these teachings. And it's very easy to save and set aside money, but as time passed, I realized that saving alone isn't enough to truly make us wealthy. There is one more thing that we may not realize. It turns out that there is a potential danger stored in our saving behavior. So what if saving alone cannot make us wealthy, and even if it can, there is a potential danger stored in it? What should we do, and what is the potential danger stored? Keep watching this video until the end because, in a nutshell, we will show you everything you need to know about good saving habits. Very good when compared to consumptive habits, especially when compared to debt behavior, but recognize that saving alone is insufficient to save. Will not make you wealthy. Maybe you're wondering why. So let's try to understand rich people's behavior. They're rich because they spend, not because they save. But they are rich because they invest, and they are rich because they build assets in the process of building wealth. Saving is the first phase of the foundation building process. Those of you who are starting from scratch must go through the saving phase or you will never be able to move on to the next phase. Saving is the phase of building a foundation when we already have savings, implying that we already have the foundation to take off to get rich. Saving is the first step in the process of building wealth. It is the neutral part, the part that is only limited to potential, because when we have savings, there are 4 potential outcomes that may result from the savings that we manage. The first potential outcome of these savings is that we turn them into investments. At this point, you can only become wealthy. Your second potential converts your savings back into consumption, implying that savings are merely a postponement of consumption. Whereas your third potential is used as a tool to deal with emergency situations. Savings are intentionally used as reserves in the event that conditions exceed our expectations. The fourth savings are only available for a limited time. As a mere savings, you are saving for no other reason than to save. Of the 4 potentials in savings, the first is: which of the following can truly make you wealthy? The other 3 cannot have any impact and cannot make you wealthy. That is why I believe that saving alone will not make you wealthy. Your savings must be converted into investments, because that is the only way if you truly want to build assets and become wealthy. Simply saving money will not make you wealthy. Saving has potential risks. If you do not understand these risks, it is very likely that your savings will run out at some point. When you have a potential savings, there are 3 potential dangers that are stored. The first is that our savings are consumed by inflation. Many people save solely to postpone consumption. They save once a month after their savings have been accumulated to a certain nominal value, and then they withdraw their savings and use it to make consumptive purchases regardless of how much you save if it is only a means of postponing consumption. That our savings have the potential to be spent on consumption activities at this point. Saving is not a tool for getting rich, but only to the extent of postponing consumption. If this pattern continues, will our savings make us truly wealthy? Of course, we never feel like it's all gone wrong. You want to be rejected, so you can't give it to. You save every month, collect money little by little, and after accumulating a lot, a friend comes to borrow money for this reason, and so on. Unfortunately, this is one of the risks of saving. It can sometimes run out because it is borrowed by friends, relatives, or even friends if the circumstances are logical. We have an obligation to help him, and I believe we are all sincere. For example, if a friend suddenly has a family member who is sick and needs money, it feels like we have an obligation to help him. However, they borrow money as a habit, and there is a friend or friend whose behavior is to dig holes and cover holes at this time. So we must be extremely cautious. Don't let the fruits of your labor to save money each month vanish because it was borrowed by people whose habit is debt. So, by understanding the 3 potential dangers of saving, we must be very careful that saving isn't just enough when you already have savings, which is fine. But you must take the next step because having a savings account is only the first step. Turn your savings into an investment, of course, with one note that you have the knowledge. With one exception, you have the knowledge. Remember, don't invest without knowledge. If you don't know what a good investment looks like or what a safe investment is, learn. Use your savings to invest neck up in serious science study because when you already have the knowledge, you will reap the benefits. So, just a quick explanation in this video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.